What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Coindogz Network with another episode of Dude, Where's My Coin? Well, guys, today we've got some missing members. Brian is MIA. We have no idea where he's at, so we'll keep you guys updated as we track his progress. Now, Silver Fox, aka Rick, I think he'd have his hip replaced. Oh, wait, no, he's getting his tooth removed. Maybe he's getting dentures. I mean, he is our senior citizen, so we'll keep an eye on him. But you know what that means? I've got my main dude here. Brad's here.
Hey, everybody. And I am going to introduce today our beer of the show. It's from Breckenridge Brewery, and it is their Snow Glare Hoppy Wheat Ale. Soft and round, kind of like myself, and with a bright hop aroma. It's tasty as could be. It's got some nice snowy mountains on the cover, and today we've got a little bit of dreariness in Texas, and it's kind of the perfect beer for a day like today. So today we're going to talk about Odyssey, the Odyssey coin. And it's a coin that we found recently on CoinMarketCap under the recently added coins. It has been out for a little while. I think they did ICO back in January. It's been out on CoinMarketCap from what we've seen for about 30 days now. So, Zach, what do you know about it?
Yeah, Brad. Well, it just came out of ICO around January 14th, and then obviously, like Brad said, it hit the market. So what this is a utility token, and what it's going to do is it's going to help you control your data. And what I mean by that is, let's say you go on Google and you sign up for a Gmail account. I mean, you're going to have to give your name, a phone number, a birth date. Same thing with Facebook. You sign up, they get a lot of personal information from you. And if you're like me, and if you're on Facebook and you search for something, or you look at something or like something, the next day you come back and you're just filled with all these ads of what you just searched. Well, what they're doing is they're taking all your data that you've shared with them, subbing it out to other companies so they can market their product to you. And I don't know about you, but I find it pretty creepy when Facebook is out there and I'm searching for baked goods maybe, or more importantly, craft beer. And I just get overwhelmed with all these ads of all these different breweries or how to make your own beer.
You go through and start scrolling through Facebook, and all of a sudden it's showing that stuff in there, and you've just Google searched it recently.
And that's
creepy.
And that's all you see. And to me, what I really like about this project is it's going to let you control your data. So you're going to be able to determine, what you want to share and what you don't want to share. And, behind this project is Yi. Brad, you know anything about Yi?
Just once I started reading up on this, I've only been in crypto world for a few months, I guess now, but reading up on him, sounds like he's an up-and-comer for sure. He's been named, multiple, Forbes 30 under 30, a 40 under 40. The guy's created was a mobile advertising company and then sold it for hundreds of millions. So he's definitely an established figure within, definitely knows what he's doing with, in business.
Yeah, he was also involved in O-Bike too.
Yeah, that's right. And it sounds like they've got a partnership going on with Odyssey as well.
Yeah, because obviously O-Bike's going to be performing on the Tron platform as well, which obviously, that leads us into our next topic, that Justin Sun is one of their advisors on the board.
Who's that?
Oh, just the guy who created Tron. He went to,
Justin,
Justin Sun went to the Jack Ma University.
Yeah, I think some people have heard of him.
Yeah, so,
he's got a little clout.
Yeah, you got him as an advisor on there.
Not a bad guy to have on your project.
No.
As an advisor.
Agreed. And, when you look at that, when you got both these two guys who are both, been under the 30 under 30, and just the credibility with companies they've ran, their connection in China is what really fascinates me, because we all know how China feels about cryptocurrencies and finally getting in the blockchain. And, obviously with Justin Sun's contact with Jack Ma with Alibaba, I'm really interested to kind of see where this project is going to go going forward.
Sure. Well, and it sounds like they've got some partnerships. We already mentioned O-Bike, and it's on the Tron platform. It sounds like they've got some connection to Amazon Web Services. That's huge. as well as IBM and some others. Also, from everything I've noticed, they have a really large Telegram following as well. So they've got a strong community. I haven't read the white paper. I brought it up, and it's 65 pages, so there's a lot of detail to it. And I'm going to pass it back over to Zach, and he's going to read it to you guys word for word.
Okay, guys, we're going to start on page 1. Just kidding. No. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and give you because it is a lot to take in. Obviously, I mean, it really is.
Boy, that's a really good one.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on some of the points that I found, intriguing, and maybe some things that could cause for alarm. I mean, one thing about them, they do have a very detailed roadmap going forward where they're going to get to. It stretches out, I think, to like 2021. So they've
got long-term plans.
Long-term plans. So this isn't just, we're just going to throw something out there and then here's our roadmap 4 months down the line and we're done. So they actually have a very long roadmap ahead of them. But here's the concern with that. As of right now, there is no working concept. And we're not going to see anything towards the end of this year at the earliest. So once again, this is all speculation as far as what they're going to be able to do. But when you look at Justin Sun being involved and you look at Yi-Shi being involved, I mean, also, with Yi-Shi, here's one thing about him. It shows you how much influence he has. He didn't even have a Twitter a month and a half ago. And now we looked at it, he's got, almost 48,000 followers, something like that, Brad?
He's exploded.
So obviously, he is, people want to hear what he has to say. And speaking of Justin Sun, now he is listed on their website as an advisor. Now, I went through and read the white pages and looked through all their advisors and everybody who's on their team, and he was not listed on there. So, I mean, I read that two ways. Either A, the white pages came out after they developed the website, or B, maybe he is not so much hands-on on this project. So, I mean, we'll just have to kind of wait and see as far as more details get released on that.
Didn't you mention something, though? They've got some office spaces fairly close by between Yi-Shi and Justin Sun?
Yeah, so Yi-Shi has an office space in San Francisco.
So they're no strangers to each other.
Oh, yeah, no, and Justin Sun, they just opened up, I believe, their San Francisco office, I think it was the first part of this year. So, I mean, obviously, they're both really big in China, and now they're really trying to expand out into U.S. territories.
Now they're really big in San Francisco.
Yeah. Which I think, I think it's good. I mean, I think we need some more companies coming over here developing on the blockchain. So when you look at that, those are kind of some pros and cons as far as the advisors and what they're doing. Another concern to me is when you go through the team and you look at the people who are designing the tech, the designers. And if you remember the previous videos we talked about, the biggest thing is to always go out there and do your research on the team, look at their LinkedIn profiles. Well, when you scroll on there, there's no picture, there's no nothing, there is just a name listed. So to me, that's a little concerning if these are the guys who are going to be developing the tech going forward. But with that being said, I do think that if this project does come full circle, that it's going to be very interesting as far as how many people are going to jump on this platform. And I think they could really compete with like Google and Facebook as far as people not wanting to share so much information that's out there about them. Yeah. And, Brad, before the show, you and I were talking, and, I just did a video on Self-Key a couple of days ago, and we were kind of bantering back and forth kind of the difference between this, between Odyssey and Self-Key. And, what are your thoughts kind of on that as far as those two?
Well, yeah, I had a little bit of confusion, I guess, and I think you explained it pretty well, that from what you've gathered, the Self-Key is going to be more directed towards your personal information, name, address, phone number, details about you specifically. And this would be more about your habits, maybe your web browsing habits, things like that, and interests, things like that, versus hard, actual, detailed information about you, like address, phone number, things like that. So, did I get that right?
Man, Brad, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, you probably
You know,
could have.
I could have closed my
stumbled
eyes
on that a whole lot, but
I could have closed my eyes. And it was just like me,
Yeah.
just speaking over there. And another thing too, when we're talking
you
about
pumping me up all the time.
another thing we're talking about that I really like too, when we're talking about the information, the data. So they're going to have like a credit review system on there. So put it to you this way: if you go out there and let's say you want to share information with a certain site, and they're giving you stuff and they're pumping you stuff that you didn't want, you can actually review those sites, and that's how it's all going to be deemed as what's going to be worthy or not. So when people go forward and they're like, yeah, this is something I may be interested in, maybe I want to share an email address, maybe I want to share my hobbies, well, you'll be able to go through and see that credit rating system from other users who have used it. So it really does put all of the data in the control of the economy that's using it in there, which I think is really cool and something very different that most digital platforms don't have. I mean, let's face it, Facebook and Google, I mean, those are just big data collecting storages for big billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. Other than that,
We've probably talked out a lot of the utility of the coin. Let's get into some of the specifics I think that people are probably going to want. If they're as excited as I think we probably are with it, they're probably going to want to know where to get it. And from what we can tell, from CoinMarketCap, you can get it on Huobi, Gate.io, KuCoin, and Robinhood. It's got 2 billion circulating supply right now, 10 billion total supply. We were talking before the show too that when it showed up on CoinMarketCap, it was a little over 2 cents, shot up at some point
cents.
to almost, just a little over 11. It's back down at 1.5 cents. So it's a long-term thing, and you can get it at a really good price right now. It's not financial advice, but I think it seems like a pretty good deal at this point. They're sitting at a $30 million market cap, so there's a lot of room for growth with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're a believer in Justin Sun, especially if you're an investor in Tron, I mean, hey, this could be one of the big platforms that are built on the Tron network coming out. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely worth, for you to do your time, do your own research on it, see if you like it. And if you do, I definitely think it's worth the investment. All right, guys. Well, once again, this is another episode of Dude, Where's My Coin? So like, subscribe, share these videos, comment below. Let us know what coins you want us to talk about, what kind of beer you want us to drink on the show. Let us know. We're here for you. Also, if you want to be a featured brewery on our show, email us at Coindogz with a Z 2018 at gmail.com. Also, if you have an ICO you want us to review or look at, same thing, email us, Coindogz 2018 at gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter, Coindogz with a Z 2018. And other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next episode, and hopefully we'll track down Silver Fox and Brian and hope they're doing okay. As always, this is Zach. If you can't be cool, stay cool.
I love you.